Welcome to January 2022 Housing Market Report. So here we are, Fort Collins single family homes, new listings down 39.6%. So we have 40% fewer listings this January than we did last January. For numbers, 222 listings down to 134. So as you're a buyer, you're out in the market trying to figure out what am I going to purchase? You have 134 options, right? That's so few. It's almost painful to look at. Our sold listings down 26%, right? 165 last year, 122 this year. Big drivers down. Then let's look at this price. Median and average, up 15, up 10, right? So we're up again. Our market is smaller, our prices are higher. It's been the same story for now 2 years. So I thought, well, rather than just keep showing the same numbers, let's talk about a few factors on the why, right? Let's say anybody had a mortgage late and they went into a mortgage workout anytime in the last 2 years. All those people are kind of frozen in the market, right? They can't really sell because they can't get a new mortgage. They can't really refinance because they have to do the workout. So that's kind of a frozen segment of our market. Anybody whose income has been either the same or has dropped at all, and they're trying to purchase up in this market, well, they're kind of frozen, right? So you can't buy more house with the same income. Few of us can, but not many. The options for them to sell in Fort Collins and move to another community exist, but now we're talking about new schools, we're talking about new commute to work, new grocery stores, new recreation. So that new community, even though it's right there and we all use it continually, we may not want to move there. So there's kind of three buyer segments. Municipally, the city of Fort Collins has built a lot of new restrictions on building, or has come up with some new restrictions on building, new building codes, new energy codes. And they have decided to restrict the water lines that go through Fort Collins, and Larimer County has done something similar in the county, making new development very difficult to obtain. Then we have supply to builders, right? So if you are a builder and you do have your water coming into the property, you're trying to put cabinets in or get materials, well, the supply chain right now literally does have backlogs in it where you can't get some things to finish a house. So let's see here, what else do we have? Oh, okay. Seventh issue, inflation and interest rates, right? Both are up. Interest rates are up on houses, inflation is up. So if everything's costing you more, gas costs you more, milk costs you more, and your mortgage costs you more if you buy, you're not super confident. You're not like, wow, I can take on the world and pay more for everything. And so that confidence to move is a little bit lower. So there's kind of the 7 reasons that I think are making these numbers happen, right? So that's why we have fewer houses for sale. That's why the price is up, because there's fewer to sell. So if that kind of paints a nice bleak picture of our housing market for you, but we're still making it happen, right? We still have plenty of people under contract buying houses. And we do that because we figure out how to help our buyers make acceptable offers way early in the process. And so buyers are saying, all right, if this is what it's going to take for me to be successful, I have to make an offer that says X, Y, or Z in it, and they're willing to make those offers. Then we work and we get them through the shopping phase, we get them into a house that works, we get them to the closing table. So that's all still happening. If you want to talk about that, feel free to reach out and we'll get you connected on how to buy in this market or how to sell in this market. And we're also going to talk about what we're hearing from our lending partners in a separate video. So now to the fun, right? The top and the bottom. Let's see what we have. Here is the bottom of our market in January. $399,500. That's our least expensive single family house that was move-inable. There was one that was needed complete rehab to move in, and one that was not a single family house. Anyway, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet over in Waterglen on Bearwick. Super cool community over there for $399,500. And then we move to the top of our market in January. This is brand new in 2021 on 51 acres. Up north, I'd call it like Waverly is how I would call it. It truly does have a Fort Collins zip, so it's in Fort Collins, but it's pretty far north. They say only 12 minutes here to Old Town, which is probably accurate, but oh my goodness, what a beautiful house, right? 4 beds, 6 baths, 6,000 square feet. The amenities inside are absolutely beautiful. So if you want to see something at the bottom of our market, at the top of our market, if you want to figure out how are we getting our buyers under contract, if you want to figure out what strategy as a seller do I need to use to get the most for my house so I can move, reach out, we'll get you connected.